Hi everyone, my name is Sunny Terehi. I am a philosophy and political science double major, and I am a graduating senior at Rollins College. So the reason why I chose philosophy and political science as my two majors at Rollins is because I think they're both interrelated with each other and provided me with the most holistic education I could get at Rollins. My two major research interest areas being political philosophy and feminist theory, I was able to not only read material in the philosophy major, but also critically think about issues on a theoretical level, and then transform those ideas into tangible public policy ideas in my political science major. Another really awesome class that I loved at Rollins was Topic Marxism, taught by Dr. McLaren in the philosophy department. This class really opened my eyes to a completely new lens and perspective that I think is not only important but necessary to understanding the world around us. And also, one of my all-time favorite classes would be my RCC, Murder Mysteries, with Dr. Paul Reich, which was the first class I took at Rollins that really introduced me to writing and how different papers that I constructed at Rollins really were due in part to the skills I learned in my RCC class. Both of my two majors really helped me acquire information that allowed me to become a more well-rounded person at Rollins through an interdisciplinary education, and really helped me, especially when I was in situations like speaking on stage at TK Hall at the 2018 Great Debate, and was defending why the US government should take action to respond to the #MeToo movement. So on campus, I was part of many different organizations, but the two that really influenced my time at Rollins would be the Bonner Leaders Program and Residential Life and Explorations. So looking at my residential life and explorations experience, I was a resident assistant, or an RA, for 3 years, first in Holt Hall, second in Elizabeth Hall, and then finally in Strong Hall during my senior year. So this experience was really influential in helping me to not only learn to be a better communicator, but also how to deal with conflict management and very time-sensitive issues. And in addition to that, being part of the Bonner Leaders Program, I found my first network of friends and my family, and my passion for public good, and also how important it is to extend community service into every aspect of your life. Beyond my community service experiences in the Bonner Leaders Program, I served as one of 3 senior Bonner interns during my senior year, where I worked closely with my advisor and my peers to construct not only our 2019 Bonner Retreat, but also other important service experiences that help bridge the gap between the Bonner program and other organizations on campus. So looking at the experiences I've had on campus, a lot of them have been influenced by what I've learned in the classroom. So where I look and studied at many different forces of sexism, classism, racism in my philosophy and political science classes, I took those experiences and really understood the complexity of identity and how sacred human connection is, and how to become a better ally in my community, which is not something that happens overnight and is a continual process. And is incredibly important, especially in today's world with the increased social awareness of racism. Beyond on-campus experiences that I've had at Rollins, both of my two majors really helped prepare me for my internship with the Ana Eskamani campaign, where I first started as a volunteer, and then an intern, and then finally as one of the field team leaders to help organize the first Iranian American to become elected into the Florida House of Representatives. At Rollins, I was incredibly privileged to have a lot of mentorship from folks who really pushed me to become the person I am today, including Sophia Macias, Bailey Clark, Meredith Hine, and Mickey Meyer, and also my academic advisor, which was Dr. McLaren, and my thesis advisor, Dr. Eben. So Dr. McLaren was incredibly important in helping me become a philosophy major and also find one of my research interests being feminist theory. She also helped me in terms of being my advisor for the sexuality, women's, and gender studies internship that I had at Rollins, where I explored a lot of the issues that I learned in class and applied it to real tangible policy issues, and what folks like myself, being a person of color, can do to become a better ally in my community. In addition to that, Dr. Evan was my thesis advisor, and she basically helped me construct my 90-page thesis, which was focused on reproductive justice and exploring the analytic ways as to why reproductive justice is still a polarizing issue in today's world. Given my experiences with both political science and philosophy, this thesis really culminated all of the experience and the knowledge I gained at Rollins, and both professors and faculty members really helped me get into my top dream graduate school at Georgetown University, which is where I will be attending in the fall of 2021, pursuing my master's in public policy at the McCourt School. So I am incredibly excited because my experience has really been kind of collective in the sense that everything I've learned from freshman year has kind of carried on to different journeys and has allowed me to get to the point where I am today, which I'm incredibly humbled, was due in part to not only the mentorship that I acquired from the different individuals around me, but also my peers and my Rollins College education. Go Tars!